Alright, here we go. Headed out on Grays, about a mile above the point. I'm making getting down in here a lot quicker than I really wanted. I got a feel for it up around turns up above Cape and Cape LaCroix back there behind me. I kind of get a feel for it. And of course, it felt slack and dead everywhere else. And then I get right down here and it's like, seems like it's a little swift. So anyway, I've pretty much got it in my head that I'm going to steer. With what we've got in this boat, I can back up. I got about another half a mile. I got about another half a mile I can go where I have to decide for sure. Blessed boat, John Boozman. Anyway, I'm ready to get off. We got a crew change waiting when I get to Cairo. And I got a Marquette boat coming in behind me, so that's kind of weighing in my thought process on that. With the 15, really, this stage of river, it shouldn't be too bad. What I've got in my head, it's going to be pretty easy around the turn, but we'll see. I kind of pull her back. I've got her just running about 560. Which is just a little bit over dead idle, and I'm still making 8.5, a little better than 8.5. But anyway, it's a nice day. Visibility's perfect. All the buoys I've seen coming down here are in. I mean, I don't know what it's going to look like until I'm actually there. On Grays, you can get down. I can peek down here pretty much, just ease down in here. Don't romp all down in here real fast and throw a wild slide. I kind of ease down in here. That way, it keeps the option of backing up open. If something looks nutty last minute, I can set it to back. And I've got that outside ring. I got the inside ring ahead of tow, and then I've got the outside ring at 3/4 mile. This stage of river and this upper, running out of miles, a little bit long. I've been running it on 3/4 mile since we got up in here northbound also, so I've kind of got accustomed to the distance. That's just something it depends on the river and depends on the stage and all that, but generally I run a mile ring down on the lower and 3/4 mile ring on the upper.
John Walker to John Bozeman on 13.
Anyway.
John Bozeman, go ahead. Just kept on selecting here. Got a couple empties here.
There's I'm starting to pick up the first green buoy down here. I don't want to cut it too much on the top side there. You can see where I'm running. I'm actually running close to the shore than I prefer. I usually get over a little bit left to center where I'm at. I'm kind of set up for flanking position where I'm at. I'm coming down in there. I'm carrying quite a bit of speed, 8.5. Usually pull back to dead throttle, I'll slow down quite a bit. We've got just 3 strings of 15, so it's cutting through the water a little bit faster than normal. But I'll do my normal. I'll just run that 3/4 mile ring. I'll kind of shape the shore with it a little bit. I don't have any really marks for this to run. I don't run any just marks. It's kind of a feel. Which I do use marks. I just don't realize it as much as, I don't realize it that much. It kind of subconsciously, I just notice things and react. I'm picking up reds down there. That's a first red buoy, so I got to cut in through there. And the thing of it is the top side, you want to kind of get your turn made high and then drop down in there and drive out. But we'll see how it goes. I don't know how it's going to be videotaped and holding in one hand doing all my stuff, but anyway. And the thing of this one is you come out of the turn and you're looking at the bridge down there, so how you get around this turn sets you up for the bridge a little bit. It's coming around real nice and easy. I'm running that 3/4 mile ring on the shore. And if anything, yeah, it looks dead. It's pretty dead around here. She's gonna come around just fine. She's gonna come around fine. I'm gonna jack her up a little bit more. I've just got her dead idle too. At this point, I really would be, if I had to back up and stop, especially with these 15, this boat would snatch them back about right here. Pretty much the point of no return. No, it would set me up in bad shape. The only reason I'd back up and flank at this point would be something happens down below, or and I gotta stop for an emergency, or something crazy. At this point, I've already pretty much committed to the steer, as you can see, and it's coming around pretty good. I like to I don't like to come ahead on it. I like to come ahead on it coming out. It's like race cars. You go in the turn slow in the corner and fast out. Kind of same principle applies here. Now I'm gonna go ahead and jack up on the green buoy there a little bit. Let me give her a little throttle. Speeding things up. We cut through the water quicker. On this, you increase your handling capabilities, and everything just happens quicker. Obviously, I'm pulling around. This looks easy. Easy buoys all in. I'll get a wild swing going, which I'll get about a 20-degree swing on this buoy right here. This boat, it does that. I gotta really watch. You gotta watch hanging your head and catching slack water underneath the turn, and then not being able to break it back down. What they call hanging your head. And then your butt's out in the current and your head's up in the slack water, and it tends to, that's how you have an accident. It basically overturns and you do a donut, spins you around. Anyway, but this boat, the biggest concern with this boat on a steer like this is you don't want to twist. You gotta, I'll pull it back to straight rudder here in a little bit. I've got wild swing going. But this boat, this boat will turn. This boat will steer around pretty good. Give her a little more. See how she fell off the buoys right here? She's fell off. Now I'll try to jack her back up on that one, which I come ahead on a little bit. Kind of lollygagging. Doing the videotaping's different. Trying to videotape while I'm doing it, because with one hand that's not free. If it didn't feel comfortable, I'd be setting the camera down though, trust me. I'm not gonna wreck because of trying to get footage. But see, this boat's just, toss for 15, and it's pulling it up. I'm pulling it up to the buoy, so we're looking pretty good, man. Looking pretty good. I feel a lot better if I get up on those buoys. And then I'm going to come ahead on it to get out. We've got a lot of butt room. Got a lot of room. I'll have the turn made up high. Well, right in the turn. Water, 20 foot of water. And of course, the phone's ringing right when I'm mid-turn. That's about right. We'll wait till we get things wait till we're in better shape before we answer the phone. But feeling pretty confident about the turn now. I'll start thinking about pulling this thing around straight rudder, because like I said, you don't want to hang the head and shoving. I don't want to pick speed up, so straighten my rudders. But you can see we've got plenty of room. It's looking good. Coming around the turn. That's looking back upriver, and then here's looking down. Now's where I really got a swing, and I've got the head coming around good. Now that you run straight rudder, now that I need to kind of start pulling that head down a little bit. As you can see, we pretty much got the turn made. I've got plenty of butt room, plenty of stern room. But I'm shoving on a little bit. I give her a little juice, make it easy. As you see, I'm pulling that head down about right. Not too much. I don't want to try. This is where you could twist out a toe if you kind of really try to steer too much. You want to come, straight rudder for a little bit, and then bring her back around. Anyway, that's looking at the radar view of it. Anyway, just kind of looking at my marks. Well, it is tight down through there. But at this point, I've got the turn made, as you can see, for the most part. I mean, I'm looking downriver now, and then looking down at the bridge down at Thebes. But for the most part, we've got this one behind us. That's how you make grades.